Okay, in this video we're going to talk about how to set up pricing and descriptions for your company. So the first thing you're going to do, of course, is log in to your own personal account. So this one's for John Doe at Acme Painting. So when you get into the home screen, you click on Variables. And that's the menu you're going to work on to enter all your pricing and contract variables for your painting proposals. So the first thing you'll see here is the fine print. Now this is just what it says, the fine print in your contract. So you can do something like 20% payable on signing and 80% to be paid on completion. Sorry, there we go. Price includes all labor and materials. And sorry, that's although there is a spell check on this, I'm Canadian, and of course we spell labor with a U. So just a little note for our American viewers: I'm not incorrectly spelling labor. We spell it the British way up here. Acme Paint carries $2 million in liability insurance. So we'll just use that as our fine print. You can go as detailed or as undetailed as you want. Now, your fixed rates, the wall price. This is a per linear footage of the room rate. So this is not basing your wall price off of the square footage of a house. You're going to go into a room, measure out the room, and put the dimensions in. So the way to figure out your linear footage price, if you already haven't done it, is to figure out what would you charge for a 10 by 10 bedroom to paint the walls. I go off of a 2-coat price. You can go off of a 1-coat price. I also do a rate that includes covering up the furniture and covering up the floors and doing the minor wall prep. You can do it as just for 1 coat and then charge for that other stuff on top of that, or you can do it like I do it with everything built right in. But basically, you figure out what would you charge for a 10 by 10 room, materials and labor in, sorry, and then divide that by 40, because of course 10 by 10, the perimeter is 40 feet. So that price is going to give you your per linear footage rate. In this case, I'm just going to use $5 as an example. You can use 5, 4, 3, 350, it doesn't matter. Ceiling price, this is going to be a straight square footage price, so we're going to go 75 cents. Oops. Sorry, 0.75. There we go. And your sales tax, here in Alberta, it's only 5%. Other parts of Canada, it's like closer to 15. Hopefully, it's low wherever you are, because I hate paying it myself. So your wall variable. So now this is going to be dependent on your wall price. So this is your base price for your walls. And of course, that's going to change. So you can say things like extra coat, and the amount is going to be a percentage. So an extra coat, this is my 2-coat price, so I'm going to use 50%. That makes sense. And I'm going to hit add to add another one in. I'm going to need a price for 10-foot walls, because my $5 price, that's for 8-foot walls, there's 25%. Now at any time you can obviously delete or add more. And these will carry over into your estimate forms. So we're just getting everything set up. Room variables will be fixed extras. So something like door. We'll say we're going to charge $35. And let's do a window. Let's say $25 just for fun. Ceiling variables, very much like the wall variables, are going to be a percentage increase of your ceiling price. So up here we use 75 cents per square foot. So this is going to be a variable of that. We'll do something for, say, a prime coat, and we'll charge 30% extra. So your description of work performed, that's going to go in your work proposal saying what you're actually going to do, which is actually a very important part of your proposal, so you should actually have your phrasing very close. One thing I usually put in is wash where necessary. We'll add another line in here. And my next line is going to be fill all minor cracks and holes, sand and prime. Actually, spot prime. And then lastly, we'll say paint all specified areas with 2 coats of specified paint. And invoice specifications, so you've described the work you're going to do. Now you're going to describe what things you're including in this invoice, in the sense of all small items to be removed by customer. Oops. And another one I like to put in here is cleanup to be performed at the end of each day. So little things like that you can throw in there. They're not quite fine print items, just the little things to make your customer feel a little better. So then you hit save, and of course, as this takes a minute to save, your account is saved. And now all of these items will carry over to when you do your estimates, and we'll get that in the next video.